Alright, what's up guys? It's been a while since I've done a YouTube video, but I'm here now and I'm going to review maybe nearly all of my Christmas figures that I got for Christmas. I got basically nearly 30 figures, so I'm going to skim through the reviews, but I'm going to go more detailed on the figures that you guys would probably want to see reviewed more. So yeah, I'm going to tell you whether you should get it, whether you shouldn't get it, and I'm going to tell you the good things and the bad things about the figures. So let's start off with Elite 40 John Cena. Now, this figure is my first John Cena Elite with the new knee joints. I've had the old ones with the long jean shorts, yeah, and they were really crap. So I'm glad to have a new John Cena, and I'm glad that it has blue shorts. I recommend you get this figure. This figure is really good, other than the fact that it doesn't have a shirt. The title, it's pretty good. I think it's missing black here, but yeah, it's got the new logo, so that's always good to get new logo title belts. Yeah, all it's missing is the new shirt. Got stuff on the back of the shorts, really cool, really detailed, and yeah, it's got a good head scan, probably the best John Cena head scan he's ever had, in my opinion. And yeah, I recommend you get this figure. And yeah, on to the next figure is WrestleMania 31 Kane. This is my first retro Kane figure, and I think it's pretty amazing, other than the fact that the head scan red doesn't match the other parts of the body, but I think it's probably supposed to be like that. But yeah, I think it's really cool. Obviously I'd rather B12 Kane, but comes with some pretty cool accessories. Comes with a stretcher and a fire extinguisher, so I recommend you get this figure if you're into getting flashbacks. But yeah, on to the next figure, Elite 40 Umaga. Now here's one of the problems already. It can't really stand properly. When I first got it, I struggled to take photos with the figure because it wouldn't stand. Yep, see? There it is. It's the feet. If anyone could tell me how to properly fix this, oh my god. I've tried boiling the feet and playing around with it, but it still falls. But yeah, if anyone could tell me how, please tell me on Instagram or on the YouTube comments. I'd really appreciate it. But this figure, I think it's perfect. I think it's a perfect figure for Umaga, and I'm really glad we got it. Hopefully it doesn't fall while I do this. But there's a real height comparison. These two are about maybe the same height, someone told me, and look at that. Umaga towers over John Cena for some odd reason. Weird, but I really like this Umaga figure, and it's probably the best figure of the year. So I definitely recommend you get this, even if you're not a flashback collector. Unless, if you don't know who Umaga is, don't get him. But he's really cool, and I've got a lot of fun memories of Umaga. Rest in peace, Umaga. On to the next figure, Defining Moments, Undertaker. Now, I got this as an early Christmas present, but I'm going to review him anyways. This figure is really cool. I'm not sure if I actually want to play with him or not, because he's so cool looking. Like, I don't even want to take off his whatever the hell you have to call that, but it's so cool. One problem I had, his hand fell off for some reason, but I put it back in, but that's pretty odd. But The head scan, I think it's spot on. The attire, spot on. I think this is better than San Diego Comic-Con one because of the eyes, but I personally prefer this more than San Diego Comic-Con. Comment below what you prefer more. But yeah, I think this is a really cool figure, and I think it's a must-have. So, on to the next figure, Elite 39, The Godfather. This figure is really cool, especially because I'm a huge Godfather fan. I'm going to try and take good photos with this, but I only have like a couple of diva figures anyways. But yeah, this is a really cool figure. I haven't really gotten around to taking off his jacket or anything, but you can see there, it's really cool. Comes with his cane and Godfather necklace, his vest, sunglasses, and his hat. Really cool figure. Nothing on the back though, which they should have added. But yeah, I think this is a really cool figure, and if you know who Godfather is and you're a fan of him, get this figure. Really awesome character and really awesome figure. So yeah, I think that's if you're a flashback collector and you know who he is, get him. On to the next one, Elite 39, Tyson Kidd. The attire is cool, but I'm not a huge fan of Tyson Kidd or the figure. But the headphones are a piece of crap, and it's really a struggle to get them on, and his hoodie. But yeah, it's pretty good, but it's got a lot of paint flaws. I know a friend who had a really bad paint flaw side of his head. It was really bad, and I've got one on his leg here. If you can see that, you probably can't. On his right leg. But yeah, I recommend you get this more than the basic, but since he's injured, I reckon you should just wait until he comes back to get it. On to the next figure is Basic 57, Finn Balor. I think this figure's really cool. They should have added something to his tights or his knee pads, but I think this is really cool. I like the head scan a lot. I'm not going to bother changing it into an Elite because, one, I don't know how to, and two, I'm fine with it being a basic. So yeah, I recommend you get this because I don't think they're going to make a Finn Balor Elite unpainted. I think they're just going to do painted for the Elites, but hopefully they do because I want that leather jacket. But yeah, I recommend you get this figure because I don't see an Elite unpainted coming anytime soon. On to the next figure. It is Elite 36 Diamond Dallas Page. Well, this figure is really cool. I like the head scan. Tattoos, very detailed. Got the DDP logo on his vest. Got a tattoo here. Yeah, I recommend, if you know who DDP is, like I said, if you know any of the flashbacks that I'm showing you and you like the figure, I recommend you get it. So yeah, I recommend you get that figure if you don't have a DDP. On to the next figure, Elite 36 Goldust. So I waited a long time to get this Goldust because I thought he'd be retired. He's back and he's wearing that robe, but he doesn't have his heel attire on. Which is fine with me. I can do Stardust and Goldust heel photos. But yeah, I think this is a pretty cool figure. The head scan's a little bit off-putting. I don't really, it's not for me. But yeah, I think get it because of the robe. And yeah, if you need a Goldust, I reckon get this one. Or Elite 29, but that doesn't really come with the robe or anything. If you can get both, boom, that'd be perfect. But yeah, on to the next figure, Defining Moments Ric Flair. I haven't really taken off his robe yet, but I know it's blue attire, and I only really bought this figure because it's the only Elite Ric I know that comes with the robe. So you need the robe for Ric Flair. You know, you can't have a Ric Flair without his entrance robe. So that's why I got this figure, and yeah, it's really cool. The head scan's good. Comes with the World Heavyweight Championship shiny, my first shiny World Heavyweight Championship. But yeah, I think it's really cool. It's got tape on his hands, really detailed, and the robe's pretty cool. It feels really great. Nature Boy in the back. I think it's a really cool figure, and I reckon you guys should get it. On to the next figure, or figures, is the Usos Battle Pack. And I think these figures are really cool. I'm glad I didn't get the Battle Pack 32 figures, because now they've got updated tattoos, which is good. The head scans, they're pretty decent. I can tell it looks like them, but they're making weird faces. I really like the attire, and yeah, I think you should get this figure if you don't have Usos. I think it's really this or the Elites, and I'd pick these because it's got the updated tattoos. So yeah, I recommend that you get these over the Elites. Onto the next figures is Elite 39 Sting. Now, it comes with a bat, but I'm not going to include that in the video because you probably already know what it looks like. It's just like the Defining Moments one. But I want to show you something. His head scan from the side looks really, it looks just like him, I'll say. But then when you turn it to the front, it doesn't really look like him. And I'm not really a big fan of this figure, especially why the hell are we getting a Sting Elite with a molded on shirt just like Jack's? It's really stupid, and I don't really want to. Why couldn't we have his WrestleMania attire with an extra shirt to put on top of it? You know, if we wanted a shirt, why don't you just give us a cloth shirt? It's stupid, and I don't want to fucking molded on Sting shirt. So yeah, I recommend you get it because they're not making another Elite Sting anytime soon, as according to the Elite lineups. But as you might hear, I'm kind of sick. So on to the next figure. It's Elite 33 X-Pac. I think this figure is really cool. It's got his tattoo there. First ever time I have a European Championship. His attire is really cool. And yeah, I'm just glad to have an X-Pac. And his head scan looks just like, I think it was a Jax or something. I had this Jax X-Pac, and it looks exactly like that head scan. And I think that's really cool. So I recommend you get X-Pac if you know who he is and you like him. Then I reckon this is the figure for you. This was Elite 37 Seth Rollins was my favorite of the year. I think there's a better figure than Rollins, but I liked Rollins more because it came with the shirt, and the cinder blocks. Figure is cool, but I just wish it came with that shirt, man. I hope they make another Seth Rollins this attire with the shirt, because that will look sick. I don't give a fuck about that white attire. That white attire looked fucking gay as fuck. Like, I want it, obviously, but this, I like the black and gold attire more than that white attire. No wonder they got rid of that white attire, because it looks so bad. But yeah, I want a Seth Rollins Elite with this attire with the shirt. And yeah, I think this is a really cool figure. The only differences really is the attire and the head scan, because it's got his hair is like this with black streaks in his blonde, not all blonde. And yeah, I think it's a really cool figure. And they need to make a Seth Rollins with his gold lines on his boots. But yeah, I recommend you get that Seth Rollins.